What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we are going to be talking about The Mandalorian and Grogu. We are officially less than a week away for its release. We haven't had a Star Wars film since 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. All we've had is Disney Plus, and The Mandalorian series is great. I still have high hopes for Season 4, which is going to be my next video because I received some new information about Season 4, and there's still a possibility that it could happen, but that's going to be a topic for my next video. But in this video, we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian and Grogu and what Jon Favreau has to say. Jon Favreau has pretty much confirmed that the film was shot in LA, entirely shot in LA, and this article is about Jon Favreau talking about his experience, and Jon Favreau has even mentioned that he's been a fan of Star Wars ever since he was a little kid. He's watched the original trilogy when they came out, and he's very inspired by the original trilogy. And I like how they brought back a lot of the original trilogy themes within within the Mandalorian series, within the entire Mandoverse, especially with the Mandalorian series and the Book of Boba Fett, how he brought back the Tusken Raiders, and also basically revealing that Boba Fett is still alive because both in canon and in Legends, Boba Fett survives the Sarlacc pit, and the whole film plot is going to be about rescuing well, not the whole film plot, but part of the film plot is going to be about rescuing Rada the Hutt. I still think that there's a bigger plot to go on, and there's some people that's saying that Grogu is going to get kidnapped by the Imperial Remnant because of his high midi-chlorian count, and Grogu is going to eventually escape, and Din Djarin is coming to the rescue to bust Grogu out. Grogu figures out how to escape on his own, and meets up with Din Djarin, and then the whole entire plot for the upcoming Mandalorian and Grogu film is that it's the Imperial Remnant, and that's what's going to be the big plot. But the small part of it is going to be about rescuing Rada the Hutt, as Din Djarin and Grogu are on a mission by the New Republic. So that's what I'm seeing the film as. I don't think rescuing Rada the Hutt is a big part of the film, is what some people are suggesting. I think there's something a little bit bigger than that. More than likely the Imperial Remnant and the whole thing that has to do with Project Necromancer. Now, we do know that Moff Gideon is not going to be in The Mandalorian and Grogu, but that doesn't mean that Moff Gideon didn't fake his death in Season 3, which I have a strong feeling that Moff Gideon is not actually dead. And maybe if Season 4 does end up happening of The Mandalorian, which I feel like it will, depending on how well The Mandalorian and Grogu does in the box office. Now it's looking like it's going to make somewhere between $90 million and $100 million on opening night, which is a little bit better than Solo: A Star Wars Story. But also, that's just opening night and opening weekend. I'm talking about the box office in general. There's a difference between the box office in general, and there's a difference between, well, it's the box office in general and the box office on opening weekend. And what really matters is not the box office on opening weekend. What really matters is the box office in general, because Solo made around $400 million in the box office in general, but it only made $84 million on opening night. And the budget for Solo: A Star Wars Story was around $300 million. So even Solo made money. It just wasn't a quote unquote hit. So, and there was $300 million. It's a low budget film. And even if the film makes only $500 or $600 million, it's still more success. It's still a success for Lucasfilm and a big win for Lucasfilm. I don't think this movie is going to totally flop. And the reason why I don't think this movie is going to totally flop is because it's a better option than the Charmin Obaid-Chinoy New Jedi Order Star Wars movie. And then also, Jon Favreau has talked about Jon Favreau wants a new Star Wars movie to unite with every generation of Star Wars fans. So with this film and everything that Jon Favreau is putting in this film, is going to reunite with all generations of Star Wars fans out there. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.